Madridistas, this Saturday is the biggest game so far for Real Madrid as Real Madrid travels across town to the Metropolitano to be facing off against our bitter rivals, Atletico Madrid. So many storylines coming into this game. Will Vinny Jr. continue to be getting the start at the left wing position? Will Jude Bellingham get his first start in La Liga? And the biggest question of all is, will Real Madrid remain perfect and undefeated in La Liga? Guys, let's talk about that, give you my thoughts on Atletico Madrid, my starting 11 that I want to see for Real Madrid, and of course, my official match prediction. In Madridistas, I will be live right after the game, giving you my instant reaction too. So if you're not subscribed already, if you don't have those post notifications turned on, what are we doing? Hit that subscribe button, like the video, turn those post notifications on, and guys, hype the video up too. Very much appreciated, guys. And let me know in the comments, what's your official match prediction between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid? So Madridistas, it is Atletico Madrid this Saturday. One of my least favorite teams to play. Not only is it a Madrid derby, just like it is with Rayo Vallecano, but these are our bitter rivals. These are people and teams that we have to be facing, whether it comes to La Liga, Champions League, Supercopa, Copa del Rey. It doesn't matter. We are constantly facing off against this team. And really, Atletico Madrid are anti-football. They are haram ball at the finest. Every low block team, every team that just wants to park the bus and play anti-football against Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid is the peak of it. It is the pinnacle of anti-football. And I do not like playing this team. It is, at least with like Barcelona, it's like an open game. It's like, yeah, it's fun. We'll see some goals and stuff like that. Atletico Madrid, no, they hate football too. Simeone hates football. That's what it at least seems every single time I've ever had to watch Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. I hope that we can absolutely destroy this team too. But let's talk about Atletico Madrid and the slow start that they've actually had. And we've been hate watching it. I've been enjoying it. But when it actually comes to the last one for them too, I'm a little concerned. Let's talk about how they've done so far over the season right now. They have 2 wins, 3 draws, but they only have 1 loss right now. So it has been a poor start overall compared to Real Madrid, who has been undefeated with all the wins too. Barcelona has only drawn once. Atletico Madrid, the team that everybody pictured to be finishing third, has had a slow start. But even then, they're a team that is very, very tough to actually beat. They are a team that is continuously finding a way to win some of these games, to draw some of these games out. And even though it has been a poor start, they are still a very difficult team to actually beat. Because here's the thing, they just went over to Anfield and played Liverpool in the Champions League. And after going down 2-0, they came back, tied that game, and had to be, of course, a late second, last-minute winner for Liverpool to actually get that win 3-2. This is a Liverpool team who is undefeated in the Premier League team. And even when they go down to 2-0, Atletico Madrid continues to find a way to push back. And the same thing happened in another Madrid derby midweek against Rayo Vallecano. They go down 2-1 in the game, and they come back and win it 3-2. And all of that is thanks to the player that I want to be talking about. And it should not come as a surprise. Julian Alvarez. The Barcelona people are glazing the sky already. They're saying, free Julian Alvarez, come to Barcelona. I don't know if that would happen, but what I do know right now is the guy is a baller. He is coming off of a hat trick in the last one. He only has 4 goals in La Liga with only 1 assist, but he is coming off a beautiful hat trick. You have to just hand it to the guy. Beautiful hat trick against Rayo Vallecano over the weekend too. And that is really the biggest threat that I see, because every other player, they have very good players out there too. Very good players. Something's different with this guy. Julian Alvarez continues to find a way to just bang in some of these incredible goals too. That is a player I am very concerned about, especially that the way that they actually operate too. It is either a 4-4-2 at times, or it is a 5-3-2. And it looks like Sorloth will be back for this one too. So having 2 very good strikers out there is going to cause Real Madrid some issues. But guys, look out for Julian Alvarez. And also the player I want to be mentioning to look out for is the goalkeeper, who is earning like 400,000 pounds a week, euros a week, whatever it is. It is Oblak. I think Oblak is incredible, and somebody else I very much think we need to be looking out for. Now, Madridistas, when it comes to Real Madrid and in this game, there's a lot of questions that I have coming into this one too. We saw Vinny Jr. start over the weekend, and it was a fantastic game for him, bagging in a goal, a beautiful goal too, by the way. Beautiful goal, a Trivela goal, beautiful. And a great assist to Franco Massantuono, getting his first goal ever for Real Madrid over the weekend. But the question is, what we've been seeing from Xabi Alonso so far is one day it is Vinny Jr. who is starting. And then the next game, it is Rodrigo who is starting. So when it comes to this game, I want to hear from you in the comments. Who do you think should be starting in this one? Is it Vinny? Is it Rodrigo? Is it somebody else? Is it Gonzalo Garcia? Let me know in the comments. I'm very curious to hear from you. The other question that I have is Jude Bellingham ready to start? Because here's the thing with Jude. He has played in 2 matches so far in La Liga. He's coming back from shoulder surgery. That is something that I think you can kind of play a little more compared to like a leg injury. You know what I'm saying? I think you can kind of come back a little bit earlier than expected when it comes to the shoulder surgery. So that's the thing. But he has only played in 20 minutes so far of the season for Real Madrid. It has been in back-to-back games, but the fact that he hasn't played a full half, 60 minutes, hasn't started yet, it does leave me with some questions with should Jude Bellingham be starting too? So let me know in the comments, do you think Jude Bellingham should be starting in this one too? You know, when it comes to me, when it comes to my starting 11, I don't know. I don't know about Jude Bellingham. So that is why, take a look with me on the screen now. I am not starting Jude Bellingham, and I am starting Vinny Jr. at the left wing over Rodrigo in this one too. But let's go through the starting 11. Kylian Mbappe up top, Vinny Jr., Arda Güler, Franco Mastantuono. This is a big step. I'll talk about him in just a second. Tchouaméni, Fede Valverde, and then the back four, and Alvaro Carreras, Dean Howson, Eder Militao, Dani Carvajal, and of course, Thibaut Courtois in the back. Now, this is a huge lineup for Real Madrid because, again, Atletico Madrid is a huge test for Real Madrid. It's a bitter rival, and they are a very physical and tough team for us to be playing. So when it comes to me starting this lineup, there was a couple of things I was considering. Really, I actually think that this is my predicted, like what I would like to be seeing a lineup out there, because I don't think Jude Bellingham's ready yet. And it does have a question for me. Is Franco Mastantuono ready? I do think this will probably be the lineup that Xabi Alonso either does. And the only switch I would say is maybe instead of Franco, it is Jude Bellingham. But either way, whoever it is, if it's Franco or Jude Bellingham, that is the first person I want to be highlighting for the keys for me for this game too. If it is Franco who is starting, I need an amazing game from Franco Mastantuono. The kid is only 18 years old. He is an Argentinian player going against an Argentinian coach in Simeone, going against multiple Argentinians over there at Atletico Madrid. It really is Argentina FC over there at Atletico Madrid. This is going to be a huge test for him in a very hostile environment. And if he does start, I expect him to be playing minutes in this game. But if he does start, I need excellence from the guy. I need him to be creating width and creating opportunities for Real Madrid. He has been somebody who has been, I feel like some people have been a little bit critical and saying the guy is shooting too much. I actually don't think so. I like some of the shots that Franco Mastantuono is doing because he's getting very close. He got his first goal in the last one in La Liga. I think the kid is evolving and getting a little more comfortable now being in Madrid, being a part of the Real Madrid. The guy just turned 18, everybody. He just turned 18. He is already banging in goals for Real Madrid. He is linking up with Arda Güler, with Kylian Mbappe, with Vinny Jr. If he gets to start in this one too, I need a fantastic game from Franco Mastantuono in this one. And if it's not him, I think it would be Jude Bellingham who would get the start. And if it is Jude, I need Jude to be playing at max like 60 minutes. And I need excellence when it comes to 60 minutes for Jude Bellingham. I don't think he is ready to go 100% to go 90 minutes. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. I don't think Jude is ready. But if Jude does come in there, I think we will be switching from this formation, the 4-2-3-1, to more of a 4-4-2, and Jude Bellingham and Arda Güler will kind of rotate when it comes to being that number 10. I think that Jude brings so much. I think the ball control that he has, the defensive ability, the runs into the box that go unnoticed a lot of the times. They might go unnoticed, but he is pulling defenders away from the likes of Vinny Jr., from the likes of Kylian Mbappe. Jude Bellingham is an excellent player, and he will have an impact in this game. I just don't think he should be starting in this one. But if you agree with me or disagree with me, let me know in the comments. Very curious to hear from you. The next two I want to be talking about with the keys is the link up between Dean Howson and Eder Militao. This is going to be a huge challenge for them. I already mentioned him too. Julian Alvarez is a threat when it comes to this game. That is somebody I'm very much worried about. I am also very much worried about Sorloth having two very good strikers out there. I'm not going to shit on the guy, Antoine Griezmann. The guy has not been good lately. I say that he's probably going to be banging in a goal. Knock on wood that doesn't happen, but don't be that surprised if it happens. Either way, Julian Alvarez, Sorloth, Griezmann, whoever it is, I need these center backs to be absolutely excellent too. And if it is Militao out there, I need him to be banging up against Julian Alvarez, making life difficult for him, making life difficult for Sorloth, because I've seen Sorloth score 4 goals against Real Madrid. I don't need to be seeing that again. We need to make life as difficult as possible for both of these strikers. Get them off their game. Do not give them any free opportunities to. And it's going to be a huge test, not only for Eder Militao, but I think this is the biggest test so far of the season for Dean Howson. I also think that maybe we can be bringing on Raul Asensio in this game too. I think Raul Asensio is gaining a lot more confidence moving forward with Real Madrid, and I'm hoping that Xabi Alonso also feels the exact same as I do with that too. The next person I want to be highlighting is Arda Güler. You know, Arda Güler, he has a reputation right now where he is not a big game player. He is somebody who thrives against lower level teams. I disagree with that. I have seen the guy be very, very good in the Club World Cup for Real Madrid. I saw last year when he came on as a substitute against Barcelona. I believe it was the Supercopa final, and he actually gets an assist in that one too. The guy, he has started against Liverpool, right? What happened? He was starting at the right wing there. So I think the notion that Arda Güler is not a big time player is not a real thing. It's a fake narrative out there. I do not believe it. But this is a game to prove everybody wrong. This is a huge game for Real Madrid. Throw out the records so far for Atletico Madrid. This is a Madrid derby. We all know this is a difficult game. As Madridistas, we know this is a difficult game. I need Arda Güler to be excellent because I 100% believe he will be starting in this one too. He needs to be dictating the pace of play. I want him to be creative out there for Vinny Jr. and especially to Kylian Mbappe. The link up between them has been incredible so far. I need that to continue in this game. And whenever it comes to him actually controlling the ball, I feel like sometimes he's a little too iffy on the ball. I just need excellence when it comes to Arda Güler. I think he's going to have a fantastic game, and I'm hoping for big things for Arda Güler in this one too. And I want the narrative to be out of there. I don't want the narrative to be he's not a big game player anymore or anything like that. So look out for Arda Güler in this one too. Huge expectations for me for him. And finally, the people who need to be scoring and need to be just excelling out there is Vinny Jr. and Kylian Mbappe. Both of these guys have to be absolutely balling. We already know what Kylian Mbappe is doing. Pen Mbappe, some of you Barcelona fans might be saying too. I don't care. The guy is banging in goals for fun. I need him to be just destroying this Atletico Madrid team. Atletico Madrid will give us opportunities in this game. We just have to be absolutely clinical when it comes to finishing these opportunities too. Our rate at actually scoring these goals has to go up a lot more. And I also need that from Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr., he looked so much better in the last one for Real Madrid. I need that to continue in this game too. And I believe that Rodrigo should get an opportunity in this game too. I don't think he should be starting, my honest opinion. I think Vinny Jr. coming off the last game, I think he earns the spot in the starting 11. But I think Rodrigo will come on into this game too and have a huge, huge impact. I need everybody in this game to be absolutely fantastic for Real Madrid to ultimately get the win, continue the winning streak. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to my official match prediction, I have said this time and time again. I have said this, unfortunately, since the league started. I know what it looks like going into the Metropolitano. I know the anti-football that Atletico Madrid play. I know some evil that is happening there, where it doesn't matter if Real Madrid is winning the game for the full 90 minutes. Atletico Madrid is a team that never dies until the final whistle is actually blown. And Atletico Madrid is going to make life as difficult as possible for Real Madrid. And unfortunately, something that I have predicted time and time again, I will be predicting this one until I am proven wrong. I will be going with a draw. I will be going with a draw and Real Madrid dropping the first points of the season. I will be going with Real Madrid drawing the game 1-1 against Atletico Madrid. I hope I am wrong. I very much hope I'm wrong. I could see it ending 2-2. I would love it if Real Madrid can go out there and dominate and really just set the tone and say, this is our league. Good luck, everybody else. If that happens, we are going to be having so much fun in the instant reaction. But either way, guys, that's what my thoughts are. Kylian Mbappe getting a goal. Give me a Julian Alvarez goal to make it a 1-1 draw for Real Madrid. But guys, of course, I will be live right after the game, talking about it, giving you my thoughts too, and everything like that too. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, like the video. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section below, guys. Appreciate you all. Love you all. Cheers. A la Madrid.